Big up to everyone, lovely family and lovely friends out there, whatever you're watching the Awini Unity platform from. Thank you so much, and I do really appreciate your time once again. Very, very quick one. That is 2 new players. Chris Hutton is monitoring them, and luckily Chris Hutton want to invite them to the national team for the next games. Which I am fully 100% support of one player, and I'm not in support in one player. Which I'm gonna show you all these players. You know one already. I spoke about one player right here, and one I have never spoke about him right here. And that particular player, I'm not in support in that player, and I'm gonna tell you why. Black Stars belong to you as a Ghanaian, and Black Stars belong to me. So we have right to express our opinion. I'm gonna tell you the main reason why I'm not in support for these players I'm about to show you. Based on, I'm gonna start from Inaki Williams. I'm going to start for Kevin Prince Boateng. I'm going to tell you a lot of things about Dennis Odoi as well, to tell you the main reason why I'm not in support for this particular player I'm talking about. So, without much ado, very quick one. Check Intercop right there as well. Let me take you very quick. Let me take you very quick to this player. Okay. Okay. You can see the name by yourself. The name is difficult. Okay. Okay. You can see the name, and you can see it on your screen as well. This defender was born in Switzerland. Okay, he was born in Switzerland. He played for Australian League, and this season so far, he's a great defender, very tall. This season so far, he played 11 games, scoring 2 goals as defender. And 28 years of age, was born 4th December 1994. Okay, and his height is 192. That is his height, very tall. And we will come into that. Okay, we will come into that. This is another player. Okay, this is another player that luckily Chris Hutton want to invite him. That is where I am fully support, and I'm going to tell you my main reason why. That is Patrick Pfeiffer. Patrick Pfeiffer, a great defender. So far, play 4 games this season and 1 assist, and 24 years of age. He was born 20th August 1999. That is Patrick Pfeiffer. Okay, now let's come back to this new player, which you can see it on your screen as well. Let's come to this player right here. Let's go to his career. Okay, let's go to his career and show you everything right here. We want to tell you the truth here. He started from the Swiss under 19. Swiss under 19, that was 2013. He played for Swiss under 19. For how many games? 3 games for the under 19. Okay, 3 games. And went on to play 2014. He went on to play Swiss under 21, 2015. The only 1 game. And he started his career from the Swiss club side, Young Boys. Okay, he started his club from Young Boys. He went to loan another club in Switzerland and come back to Young Boys again 2015, 2019. So he now moved from there to the Australian League. So now, he's playing for Australian League. He moved there August 20th, and he's still there now as a defender. The main reason why this young man should not invite to the Black Stars, my brother, let me tell you something, the truth right here. This young man had 28 years. And when Switzerland was going to the World Cup, he got a call up, but the call up was a standby. They put him standby that maybe if some player have injury, they will do what? They will invite him. Okay. If some player get a injury, they will add him to the squad to the World Cup that gets finished in Qatar. But they didn't pick him to the World Cup. So they think that he wasn't good enough, so they leave him. Now he's 28 years, and they make it clear now that he wants to play for Ghana. This guy is not, I'm saying this guy, everybody have their opinion, but this guy shouldn't be invited. And let me tell you one thing. The reason why I said we shouldn't invite this, he doesn't have a future with the Black Stars, which we need players that have future. Someone like Patrick Pfeiffer, 24 years, he have a huge future in Black Stars. Let me tell you. One, anytime the European national team or Europeans regret some player, meaning that they are not seeing any future, they are not seeing any good thing from that person, that is why they will leave that person. And anytime Ghana will move to pick those players come, it doesn't help us. Starting from Kevin Prince Boateng, when you watch Kevin Prince Boateng interview, he said somewhere that they asked Kevin Prince Boateng that why you decide not to play for Ghana, but you decide not to play for Germany, but you choose Ghana national team. It is Kevin Prince Boateng himself said. He said, at a point, he doesn't see himself in the German national team because they do not like him based on his character. He said that in the interview. Go there and check the interview and watch by yourself. Because the way he do things, he doesn't see himself there. Which he feels that there is no way he will get a chance there. So therefore, he said, okay, I have to go and make Ghana proud. Yes, he went to the World Cup, he did well. But at the end, what happened? Do you think that if Germany, they were seeing something good in Kevin Prince Boateng, they will allow him to go? Why they choose to have Jerome Boateng and they leave Kevin Prince Boateng? After we say, oh, we need this guy, the end, okay, we do well at the World Cup. After that World Cup, what happened? Till now, what happened with Kevin Prince Boateng? That is number one. Denis Odoi. Okay, Denis Odoi. Okay. Denis Odoi. Ghana used to be fighting to get Denis Odoi. When Denis Odoi was young, Denis Odoi failed to play for Ghana. Having believed that he want to represent the Belgium national team, get to a point, Denis Odoi get 28, 30, 29, going for now. How many years of Denis Odoi? Okay, let me cross check how old is Denis Odoi so that I can be very honest about what I'm talking here. Okay, I can be very honest about what I'm talking here. Denis Odoi. Okay, let's check Denis Odoi right here. Very, very quick one. Very, very quick one, Denis Odoi. Okay, we're going to check Denis Odoi. I know it, but I want to be very, very honest about what I'm about to say, what I'm about to talk here about Denis Odoi. Okay, Denis Odoi here. Denis Odoi, 35 years. Denis Odoi now is 35 years. But when Denis Odoi was coming to play for Ghana, accept to play for Ghana, when Belgium know that there is not future with Denis Odoi, that is where the World Cup come and Denis Odoi say, now you want to play for Ghana. And we'll rush to bring an old man that have 30-something years. How many games he play for Ghana? Now, I don't think that he's going to come to Black Stars again. He doesn't have a future again. That is another one player. Belgium, they neglected him. When they now know that they have no chance for Belgium national team, that is where we went on to bring him to the Black Stars. We have a lot of young players, even Ghanaian, the local league, we can see some defenders there and put confidence on them when they have 21, 24 years, when they have future with Black Stars. That is another player. Let me tell you something, the truth today. Inaki Williams, do you know why Inaki Williams is not scoring goals? Let me tell you the truth today. Do you know why Inaki Williams is not scoring goals? It is not the problem or maybe the coach is not using well. Sometimes there's some certain things we don't want to talk on camera, but I want to tell you on record, and I want to tell you the truth today. The reason why Inaki Williams is not scoring goals in Black Stars, it is a case from the land of Ghana. Do you know why? Inaki Williams said that many years ago that he's not feel Ghanaian, he feels Spanish. He said a lot of things about Ghana. So when you get to a time, the Spanish, do you think that the Spanish FA, they don't want a quality player? Why they decide to choose Nico Williams and leaving Inaki Williams? Okay, we all talk and Inaki Williams come for Ghana. What happened? Do you think that if Inaki Williams was a great player that to score a lot of goals, do you think that the Spanish national team, they will leave Inaki Williams to come for us? Or even Inaki Williams, any player that accept to play for Ghana, they knew very well that they cannot get a chance where they are. So therefore, they have to use Ghana national team to get their CV. So that one day, when they finish their football career, they can also say, I have played World Cup or I have played national team before. You don't know how it means to every footballer. So we are going out there not getting young boys, but players that they neglect them. That is the kind of players that we are bringing to the Black Stars. That is why our Black Stars do not have a future. So therefore, Inaki Williams say a lot of things against Ghana many years ago that he doesn't feel himself as a Ghanaian. So therefore, he don't see himself to play for Ghana. That is why he accepts now to play for Ghana. And it is a case not from anybody, but from the land. The country that you belong, don't open your mouth, say anything bad against that country. Or they always say the city that you belong, don't say anything bad against that city. If not, one day it will come against you. That is why it is a case. That is why Inaki Williams now cannot score goals. Why? Because he said a lot of things against Ghana. Which now is playing, he cannot score goals. It is not the problem of the coach. I'm taking you deep to a lot of things. Inaki Williams, 28 years when it comes to Black Stars. 28 years. I'm asking you that, do you think that if Inaki Williams is a top player, like maybe scoring a lot of goals, do you think that the Spanish national team, they will allow Inaki Williams, even Inaki Williams himself will not play for us? And I'm telling you the truth. So that is my main reason why I'm telling you that this young man doesn't have a future with the Black Stars. We cannot, it is you and I that always talking about football. It is you and I have to speak the truth. Do not come and record the videos, or maybe you're on radio station talking about one particular player simply because you want people to watch your videos to get views. But let's speak the truth so that we will not come here and hyping some players because of their new player. And the moment we knew that when we talk about this new player, a lot of people are interested to watch, but we knew very clearly that this young man doesn't have a future with the Black Stars. I'm not saying that he's not a good player so far. He played 11 games, 2 games, play 11 games, 2 goals, and his team are on top of the Australian League. They are on top on the league. But how old is this young man? 28 years. How many years does he have to play in football? Some players even retire football 30 years, 31. So meaning he have only maybe 2 years. He have 2 years or 3 years, maybe not even. So in old man like that, what do we need him from Black Stars? In my personal opinion, we need young players that have future, that we can know that, okay, he's going to be in Black Stars 5 years, 6 years. That is how you build a team. You don't build a team bringing old players to your national team. Even old players that other countries neglect them. Because if he was a top-notch player enough, first place, Switzerland, they will not drop him the World Cup squad. He wasn't even included the main squad, but a standby. Any World Cup squad that always come out, they have some players that they put them standby that, okay, you be there. This is the players we believe, but maybe in case we have problem with the squad we have, maybe we can bring you in. That is how going to the World Cup, they call him, put him standby. But after they was going to the World Cup, no player have injury. So it was not part of the Swiss national team. Now, do you think that the time that why when he was young, why he didn't come out that time to say he want to play for Ghana national team? He went on to play, he went on to play the Swiss under 19 and the 20. So meaning he was building that to go for the national team. When he was young, he knew very clearly that his parents are Ghanaians. So why at that age he didn't say he want to play for Black Stars and he went on to play under 19 and 20? Do you think that if he have a chance to play for the Switzerland national team, he will come for Black Stars? The answer is no. And now he's not young. Now he's 28 years and he knew that there is no future in the Swiss national team. And I want to tell all the leaders out there, anytime the European national team will get some player that they don't want to call that player, don't invite that player, because if you invite that player will never have future with the Black Stars. I'm telling you the truth. Even if that person play well, the end, there will be a lot of problems. Aside from a lot of players, which I can name some of the old players out there when the European national team refused to call them and we went there to bring them back. Every player that born here in Europe and they accept to play for Ghana, they knew very well that where they are, they cannot get a chance to play there. So do you think that Switzerland, if this young man here, and you can see his picture on the screen, do you think that is a top-notch player, Switzerland will allow him to come for Ghana? The answer is no. So the reason why our Black Stars is not going well, we are going to pick players that other countries don't see future on them. But we as a Ghanaian, we as the leaders back home, you know very well that even our league, do you want to tell me that all these 18 clubs that in Ghana, there is no one particular defender you can have trust on our league to call and build a confidence with that person? Do you want to tell me that this young man is far, far better, more than all our defenders that play for Ghana Premier League? Oh, we should be serious. We should be serious. So I'm not in support. For me, I'm not in support of this young man to come. One, if he was good enough, Switzerland will invite him for their national team. Two, his age now, he doesn't have a future with the Black Stars. You are just calling a player to come and play 2-3 games, then you have to go and fight and get another player again, and you say you are building a national team to be a powerful team in Africa, and calling old men. Oh, we should be serious. I'm telling you. So for me particular, I am not in support of this young man. I have nothing against him. I don't know him, but we are sick of tired of Ghana, tired players' money, and players coming in, going, and there is no future in these players. A player with 28 years. If Patrick Pfeiffer, yes. Patrick Pfeiffer, a great defender, and he have a future. Patrick Pfeiffer have a future. 24 years of age. Patrick Pfeiffer have 24 years of age. So at least you are building a national team, you need young players. Patrick Pfeiffer can tell you that maybe he have 6-7 years ahead of when you talk about football. He have 6-7 years. So this is the player that they can play for the national team for long. So when they get to a point, they know the national team already. See this player I talk about a lot. I talk about players that we need in the Black Stars. I spoke about him right here, day out, day in. Abdul Aziz Yakubu, 21 games this season, 14 goals. 21 games this season, 14 goals. This is the players we need. This is the players we need. This is the players we need. Michael Bedu, I spoke about him. 26 games this season as midfielder. 5 goals, 6 assists. This is the player we need for Black Stars. I spoke about a lot of players here. I spoke about Bernard Tekwete. We are talking about players that performing, playing day out, day in, scoring goals. 10 games this season so far, 4 goals, 1 assist. This is the players we need, Black Stars. Not some Premier League players that we are hyping them, and when they come to the national team, they have nothing to offer us. So that is my main reason why I'm saying that I am not supporting this young man. Why? Because he's old now, and it's new clearly that there's no way he's going to get the Switzerland national team. And any player that good, the European national team will never allow that person to go. That is why I'm asking you that. Why do you think that the Spanish national team decide to call Inaki Williams and leave Inaki Williams? Do you think that if they were seeing something better in Inaki Williams, they will allow him for the first place to come for Ghana? The answer is no. So we need to wake up. We cannot sit down and those things to be happening in the national team. Players that get old and they cannot get chance where they are and they want to use the Ghana's national team to get their CV better. No. So if they invite him, I speak my mind. I'm not in supporting this young man. He's doing well for this season. But we want players that will be there for long. We don't want players. This guy that come to Ghana national team, Denis Odoy, how many matches? He went to World Cup and get his CV. Now, he's not coming to Black Stars again. He's 35 years old now. Even Club Brugge is not getting some playing like that again. You need young players. When you say you are building a team, when you are serious, check the Spanish national team. A lot of young players. How many players you can get in Spanish national team? They are 30 years. If you get a player that is in Spanish national team, that 30 years, they have been there for a long time. Like Jordan Ayew, Andrea Ayew, they've been there for a long time. How many years Jordan Ayew and Andrea Ayew, they play for Ghana Black Stars? Do you think that if Andrea Ayew was John Black Stars and he was 28 years, he can able to play Black Stars till now? He joined Black Stars 2008, Andrea Ayew. Till now, do you think that if Andrea Ayew was an old person, he will able to play like that. Jordan Ayew, he will able to play like that. So we should be serious. We should be serious if we say we want to build a national team. Call proper players. Players that neglect where they was born. We need players that maybe the country that they was born also call them and they say, no, I'm not coming to play for you. I'm going to play for Ghana. These are the players we want. We don't want the players that you cannot have a chance in where you was having the heart to play. Then now you knew very clearly that you cannot get chance there, so you want to use the Ghana national team to get your CV. That will never work. So that is my personal opinion, brothers. One love.